First things first, let me say a couple of things before we get into anything. If you here to laugh and for shit to go left today, you in the right place. So just sit tight. We gonna get to that. Number two, this not some type of smear campaign or me kicking a motherfucker while they down or trying to, talk bad on a motherfucker. This ain't none of that. This me just analyzing what's in front of me, putting all the pieces together and just telling you what I see, what it looked like. So just sit tight, get comfortable. Give me a minute to get prepared, because we're gonna dance today. URL! I'm gonna ask you this one question. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are things alright? Should we be panicking right now? What the fuck, man? Bruh. Right now, even down to the smallest of things, shit just look crazy right now. It's looking wild out here. Okay? We gonna go down a list of things, bro. I'm talking about, Lord Jesus. Right now, I got Bill Collector on my timeline. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Holmesy. Congratulations again on making it to Summer Madness. Bill Collector don't feel like he on Summer Madness. Can you blame him? He watching his peers get trailers for Summer Madness, and he don't got one. Now, let me be clear here. This not a shot at JB or Derez or whoever does the videos. I don't know who tell who what trailers to make, who gonna make them, what battles do and don't get trailers. I don't know none of that. So I'm not taking a shot at nobody because I don't know. But as a fan, just as a fan, I feel for Bill Collector, because I'm looking at this like, dog, I have worked my ass off to win this tournament. I put on a show every time I was out. I did great. On top of that, I got all these years in battle rap. And I'm finally on Summer Madness, and I don't even get the trailer. Where's my trailer at? If I'm Bill Collector, how I'm supposed to feel? If I'm Holmesy, how I'm supposed to feel looking at this? URL, are y'all okay? Is everything okay? Cause man, I feel like we gotta start at this point in order to make our way to what the fuck I feel like the major thing is here. The major thing to most people, not to me, is bad, but it ain't the major thing yet to me. At least for a second, the major thing here was Norbs is suing these niggas over at URL. Not suing Caffeine, to my knowledge. He's suing URL. For $40 million!
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Jesus Christ. The bag. Huh? You try to launch this app. Let's start here. Let's start right here. You try to launch this app. And Lord knows, even to this point, that's another thing that's just not right yet. You still got the fucking smack symbol in the middle of the battle floating around on the screen. You can't get it off the screen. I don't know about y'all. I can hardly get it off. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. You still can't just rewind 10, 15 seconds back or go forward 10, 15 seconds. You fucking with the thing at the bottom, pause.
I say pause because if you say something freaky, you're supposed to say pause. Like, It's what it is.
To find your spot in the video, and that ain't always fully functional. Just looking at all this, right? The app is trying to get launched. Motherfuckers can't even barely log in. Can't get a fucking email to come their way to get the shit underway. And you go right into this caffeine situation. URL, are y'all okay? I'm asking. We ain't seen Drake. Is he in on this deal? Cause the fuck? I feel like, again, hindsight is 2020, and you can say what you're going to say now, but maybe then it looked great. Believe me, I'm all for my people doing well and making progress and being successful and their business being fruitful, all that positive stuff.
I'm letting you know that I'm better than everybody. I'm better than all of you, and I'm not tolerating anything broke this year. I'm not tolerating broke people, broke thoughts, broke responsibilities, or anything broke.
I'm all for that. And at the time, I was just excited to see it. And it looked like a great thing. Let's just support what they're trying to do. And Lord knows, we still should be trying to support what they're trying to do. Regardless of what it looked like right now, support what they're trying to do. Cool. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it looked like you started running when you should have just kept walking. You should have just walked. It looked like you got a little cute, you know what I'm saying? And you should have just kept walking.
When you walk about 15 or 20 miles, you won't be strutting that ass. You'll be so fucking tired, you won't hard to hold that ass up. You won't be strutting that ass. You won't be strutting that ass.
That's all I'm saying. It's like it's too many things happening at once. And Lord knows right now, it's a lot of shit happening all at once. I mean, all at once, bro. You're trying to launch the app. You go right into this caffeine event with Genesis, and then you have this bullshit happen. I'm not here to tell you if Twerk is at fault or if Norbs is at fault, who did what to who first or why it happened or none of that shit. You can debate that all you want. I'm not here for that part. That's pennies in the bucket at this fucking point. Don't even matter who did what to who, right?
He dookied on himself.
But you had this incident happen. It looks bad on the brand. The URL brand, who just merged with caffeine. So you look a little rocky out the gate, okay? You look a little shaky. You got an app that's not all the way right. This event don't come out right. The card did not play out well. It just wasn't a good experience. Your main event crashed. You had a little melee scuffle the day before. Shit just looked uncomfortable, right? And it's assumed that because of that fight, that's why Norbs is gone. It's assumed that is the reason. We don't know. It could be a combination of reasons why Norbs is gone. But at least that's the main assumption by most people, right? Stick with me here. URL, y'all was a day away. I'm talking about 24 hours, down to minutes away from the culture basically getting ready to just bomb on y'all. Myself, other bloggers had already started blogging. How the fuck you gonna cut Avo out? What the fuck? Like, y'all dodged a major bullet. URL, are y'all okay?
Somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Are y'all okay? Y'all dodged a major fucking bullet, right? We was all in support of Avo. We don't know why he gone. And why you ducking that, let's be very clear. It's a nigga outside across the street named Twins just throwing rocks. He's just launching rocks, boulders from across the street at your building right now. It's on fire. It's burning to the ground. Am I the only one watching this? Or I'm the only one to feel like this?
What the fuck is going on?
Am I tripping? Bruh, Twiz is throwing rocks. Let me be clear here. in any business, right? You want to talk about loyalty and be committed to the people that's committed to you, the people you started working with, right? You want to keep Avo, controversy aside. You want to keep Twiz. You want to keep Norbs. You want everybody that you started with, that you built this thing with, right? You want to keep all them in the process of trying to make it to the top and get to the bag, right? And be successful. You want that. Everybody probably not going to make it. It's a part of business, and we understand that. I would like to think that most people understand that. And some people not going to listen to that at all. But it's part of business. Some things you're going to have to cut so you can grow in other areas. It's just part of the game. It's part of it. And I understand that. But, man, I got to tell you, man, this looks away. It just looks bad. It looks like you got to the money and made a move and just started cutting people off. Listen, we heard Avo say, yo, URL fought for me. We didn't hear him say they fought for Twiz. We didn't hear that. And I'm not saying they didn't. I'm saying we didn't hear it. All this just looks fucked up right now. Listen. URL. Your headline to your biggest card of the year is just gone. That's not your fault. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't, to some degree. You can't tell Briz what to do at the end of the day. I don't know who took what deposit, how much it was, who gave it back and who didn't. I don't know none of that shit. But URL, you gotta be sitting there with your hands locked in and the fingers just thinking to yourself, how the fuck do this look to Caffeine when we promised them this big ass battle? Or we let them know we had this major fucking battle that people was gonna be excited for. And now it's off the table. You tried to put, John and Ill Will on the card, that situation, and fix it a little bit. Bruh, shit is on fire. It's on fire right now. We watching it burn, and it's not a lot of uproar about people just saying how bad it look in its totality. But bruh, come on. Like, okay, let's go back to Norbs, right? We don't know if Norbs was co-founder, had stake in the company, part ownership. We don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? In its legal view, like the way it's supposed to be legally when it goes to court. We don't know none of that. What is it going to look like if Norbs wins the 40 million? Like, we aware that 113 million was raised in support of building Battle Rap on Caffeine. And I said this before, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like y'all giving Caffeine the look.
Y'all done sold the battle rap community to Caffeine.
Look, I don't feel like Caffeine is giving y'all the look. They doing their best to make URL look better, but with COVID and everything, visually it don't look like it's progressing. I'm just keeping it tall with y'all. I know Norb seems like the biggest issue they got, and I'm sure you can make a case that it is the biggest issue. But this is what I'm trying to get to right here. URL, are y'all okay? Shit's on fire, and it's just burning. I know y'all can't just come out and just say, yo, everything's cool, chill out. Y'all not gonna say that, and I don't expect you to. But I'm telling you, as a fan, as a supporter of URL, I have bought, I don't know, endless fucking pay-per-views. I've been a fan watching endless battles on your YouTube channel. I got t-shirts. I got all kinds of shit going on that's URL related. I done bought pay-per-views that just endlessly. I don't think I missed but one. Bro, you have a bigger issue to me than Norbs. Because your lawyers is going to deal with that. They going to handle all of that. Right? You're going to have to do some time in court, I'm assuming, at some point. And you're going to have to deal with that when the time comes. Hollow is basically rallying the troops. Right? What's the song called? Didn't 50 do a song called How to Rob?
If you ever lock your keys in the car, here's a way to get it unlocked. And all you need is a tennis ball. So put a hole in the tennis ball, and then press it up against the lock and push in. The air pressure will cause it to unlock.
Hollow is showing niggas how to rob right now. He basically saying, look, Tay-Rock, don't you feel like you've been the face of this shit for a minute? You should be getting paid more. Look at all this money they got. DNA, don't you feel like we worth X, Y, and Z? All these years we've been complaining. Look at the strike 2.5. You had Briz, you had T-Top, you had Hitman, you had a bunch of niggas outside. Jack Boy, all these, everybody was outside saying, where's the money? Where's the money? Being a successful business is not making the bag and then just giving it away. That's not being successful. You want to put money in the pocket of the motherfuckers that's been there for you and make sure everybody eating, right? But there's already been a narrative painted that y'all haven't been very forthcoming with the money when it comes to paying these niggas. Ain't no insurance provided for these niggas. Ain't no guarantee that their kids gonna eat. Ain't no money regularly going in their pockets. Ain't no guarantee they gonna battle next month or anytime the rest of the year. It's no guarantees. I'm not saying give them $80,000 every time they decide to write 3 rounds, but what I am saying is ain't no certainties for these niggas. None. And Hollow rallying the troops for these niggas to look at you again with this money, now you can't deny it. This ain't some fucked up numbers on a pay-per-view stream that somebody caught and just decided to do math for their own and make up 2.5 million. These are legit millions that's being accounted for, that's being spoken for. Whether it's in the budget, it's not in the budget, all this shit. Hollow's being very specific about what the issue is here. I'm asking for money that they telling me they don't got, and I'm looking at the bag. They holding on to it. That to me is a bigger issue here. You already had nigga back out the battle, right? Your main event. Niggas not afraid to just don't battle. That's not a thing. And don't look now, but let me throw this in there too. Your main events have been dying. Geechee and Twerk for Genesis, dead. Surf and Lux for Gnome, dead. Your main event here, off the table. Your fucking Ultimate Madness tournaments have been loaded with chokes. Like, it's not looking pretty in that area either. But let me continue. You already got motherfuckers that won't battle other motherfuckers. It's already hard to schedule the big battles you want to get out the way, but some people can't get negotiated right, and now it's starting to look like, at least the way Hollow trying to paint it, that it's circulated around the money. Well, if y'all pay me what I'm asking for, we can book these battles. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember who exactly said this. Hollow supposed to be focusing on music or some other shit now, so I don't even really got a whole lot of rah-rah for this nigga talking about they don't want to pay me what I want, but it's like, bro, we didn't even think you was trying to battle. It's mad niggas calling your name out and you not coming outside. Is it because of the money? Maybe. But at this point, I'm just talking about the fucking battle rappers now being rallied. You don't think that by the time motherfuckers catch wind of what Hollow put up yesterday, that it's not going to start circulating again like it did the last time? That's a bigger issue than what Norbs is doing, in my opinion. Because if you just got to give Norbs a cut and pay out money, I'm sure at some point, some kind of way, you're going to come up with it. My fear is, let's just assume that Hollow rally enough people to cause controversy and that Norbs wins this money. Whether he win or not, I don't really care. That's none of my business. I hope he get what he think he worth or what he is worth. Cool. But can you imagine Norbs winning 40 million and cutting into what URL is capable of doing, along with the battle rappers? You talking about the death of a league. Like, it's completely crippled now. What? URL, are you okay? We asking. I'm fucking asking. Bruh. The building is on. It's burning. It is fucking burning, bruh. as a longtime supporter of the URL and a big fan of battle rap. I love battle rap, man. It's a big part of my life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm concerned. I'm worried right now. It's Summer Madness again. Is it? This don't feel like Summer Madness. A lot of things don't feel the way it used to for a multitude of reasons. That don't stop me from acknowledging it though. And I know all of this is not just URL's fault where they just made coronavirus happen, or they made Briz back out of a battle, or they made Twiz and Avo go away because it was just what they wanted. And a lot of this ain't just simply their fault and they just made the call and it's bad and it looked the way it looked now. It's not their fault that fans can't be in attendance in these battles. A lot of it's not. But the look of it, bro, you do realize you alienated so many of your fucking fans from the culture by moving to the app for people who just not willing to pay, and you're not putting shit on YouTube, and you just got a lot of fans that's just not pitching in. Now, maybe you're doing great with the revenue that's coming in from the app. Cool. But Norbs is also knocking at the door while it's burning. He's still asking for shit. Like, can't you see I'm busy putting this fire out right now? Yeah, but you owe me money. Can you stop with the water and the buckets and shit and pay me? Bruh. I don't like how this look. I'm not gonna hold you. Again, it looked like y'all started running when you should have just kept walking.
You got a fucking Mercedes Benz, and you ain't gotta walk every day, so you gonna get out and strut that ass, strut that ass, strut that ass, strut that ass, strut that ass. When you start walking, my friend, and you get 10 and 15 miles on the highway, you won't be strutting that ass.
It looked like you just felt like you was just gonna keep rolling sevens because things was looking up and things was going great. Let's just keep the ball rolling. Let's put out the app. Let's cut a deal with caffeine. Meanwhile, you got KOTD across your street, and they got their own deal set up with a bigger company that make your deal look like, you did all right. Good job, guys. I'm just saying what it is. If you're looking at all this, it looked like URL in trouble. I love these guys, man. I hope that everything works out and the battle rap is stronger than ever by the end of this year, and coronavirus is no longer a thing, and we go back to normal, and you know, whatever Norbs is due, he gets his due, but URL is just fine, and we're gonna keep rocking the way we always been rocking. I hope that it goes that way. I don't expect if Norbs wins and he sued URL for caffeine to be like, yeah, we got 40 million, don't worry about it. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. Just saying. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man, because I gotta be looking at this like dog, y'all started running, you got a little cute, and you started showing off, and it looked good at the time. Now it don't look the same.
Strutting that ass, strutting that ass.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all be the judge. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your man Fat Boy signing up the same way I always do. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. Hey, yo, Posey! Take us home, Lo.
I'm a real nigga with 6,000.